of the whatever the flipping called from Lost World is in this game, in Force as well.
Oh, the Zeddy? That's a good question, actually.
Because I have a feeling they're just enslaved again. Or rather, they weren't saved to begin with.
Also, apparently Zaz is Infinite's voice actor.
I can accept that.
I want him to take off the mask and be Zaz.
Zaz was one of the more interesting ones.
I like Zaz. He's my favorite.
Which one's
Zaz
Zaz
is
again?
the punk rocker looking one.
He was the first one, wasn't
Yeah, no. We have Zabik, who's the big old Bowser. We got Xena, who is the girl. We have Zamam, who is fat. We have Zaz, who is skinny. We have
Master
Zor, who is clinically
Emo.
depressed. And we have Master Zik, who's old.
And voiced by Monkey White.
So that's the only reason you want him in the game, isn't it?
I want more Phil Proctor!
Just put the actual Phil Proctor in there instead of Zavik. A hyper-realistic Phil Proctor. And have him operate like,
No, just put Monkey White in there. I know it's not even the right...
Monkey White.
Come on, Monkey White is awesome.
Just put Bowser in there.
And how much
I
do you
still-
want for the PC
Eric.
version? They're gonna mod that.
Oh, that's what I'm getting for the PC.
Good point. Anyway,
I was contemplating for Switch, but I realized, nah, bro, I want them eventual mods.
alright, I'm gonna start off with Amy's story now.
It's my turn now.
Which means I hope you enjoy cutscenes and upskirt shots!
Redesigned for her.
I like her redesign from Boom so much.
Oh yeah, so
I just don't like her her quote-unquote modern design. I don't like the dress.
it's just a bland little dress.
Pretty much. So this is going to be playing for a couple of minutes, so I will be right back.
Every day's the same old thing. Same place.
So,
different
Kay.
day.
Uh-huh.
Which design do you prefer more for Amy Rose? Do you like classic Amy, modern Amy, or Boom Amy?
Boom.
Bad guys
You like Boom?
Yeah,
and
Why do you like Boom?
I do. Because I'm not the biggest fan of the typical schoolgirl kind of look.
there's nothing left to do.
The dress she has in modern time.
There was
Okay.
always something fun to do
So,
with Sonic around.
Let's do a little exercise.
Really miss him.
How would you change the design
Hey,
for the
what's
main
going on
cast?
here?
So you have
Is
Sonic,
there an eclipse
Tails,
today or
Knuckles,
what?
Amy,
Nobody forced us to
Shadow,
score or anything.
Eggman. Let's go with that. Let's keep it simple. What would you add, clothing-wise? Just clothing-wise, just to spice up their design, break up a bit.
We should give Eggman silver eyes again.
So beautiful. He always had that. He always had that.
Really want to see Eggman with a fez.
A fez.
It's perfect. I don't think of anything for
Eggman,
Sonic,
can it
really.
be? What's that?
Because they've always been naked. Maybe give them shorts, because I always thought that could work.
Watch it! Watch it!
Pants.
Ow! You should watch where you're
Specifically
going.
shorts, they don't go past the knee.
Hey, are you alright? You look
Sonic
really
would be cool,
hurt.
because it'll be fluttering behind him as he goes super speed. Realistically, should strangle him from the speed.
What's this? Ah, uh-oh.
Hey Arthur, this is currently doing something while this cutscene plays out.
Hello.
Yikes! You almost ran me over, creep! Oh,
Change shadow.
no. Let's get out of here!
I give Sonic a scarf. Like a
I like
full
scarves in
scarf.
general, to be honest.
Scarves are good. I love scarves.
That was one of Eggman's robots, huh?
Eric is back.
He must have captured you, and somehow you got away,
Has
right?
joined us.
Don't worry. I'll protect you. I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
But first things first, we go back into the diner and get the emblem that I couldn't get because, you know, I always only get it with Amy's story.
Take the hot dog man.
You mean the burger shop man?
Yes.
I would if these gentlemen would get out of the way and let me pick them up. Yes! He is mine now, burger shop, mine!
I took the man. I took the shop.
I take claims.
Arthur, you missed Tails' story. So not really much.
Don't worry,
This 1
in
minute.
SA2.
True. When he had fun, he has landing gear.
In robot mech mode.
Boom Eggman looks pretty cool. I still always like modern.
Yeah, Boom Eggman looks pretty cool.
I want another Sonic cartoon that's not Boom.
Who knows? We might get one in the future.
I'd be down for, like, give me the Sonic OVA again.
I wish that had panned out into the cartoon that was planned.
Oh, Sonic.
Underground.
No.
Hero.
But Underground was beautiful.
Underground was shit.
What if Sonic Boom was just Underground, but, like, for a modern audience, Eric?
Long time no see.
Wouldn't that be utterly fantastic?
What's your problem?
Runaway Guys playthrough? I've not seen the Runaway Guys playthroughs in a while, but I did hear that Luca Jin and Proton John got engaged, so congratulations to them.
That's cool.
Runaway Guys existed.
Doesn't matter.
Runaway Guys was, like, before Game Grumps became a thing.
But Game Grumps are like second banana now. We got Oni place.
Right, time for the fun part. Get speed pop. Alright. Burger Shop Man is still here. It's still spawned with me, so I'm gonna keep taking with me. Come with me, Burger Man.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend watching the big story, at the very least, from the Runaway Guys.
Wait up,
Alright.
Sonic. Not fair. I can't run.
Whenever John had the control, it was the best.
Alright. I mean, like, I'm going to. What I do is I let playthroughs generally build up until they're complete, and then I end up binge watching them.
Now what's wrong?
That's what I do.
Huh?
Which is why if you follow me and you do that, I am so sorry. Because I don't update in a timely manner.
Look, it says
The entire
you can get in first.
thing all at once.
No, I've done that one
What
time.
are you waiting for?
Amy,
It's more of a
wait.
it's more of a hassle and more of a thing that I'm like, I can't hold on to a project without releasing it.
And you did that for Bioshock 2, didn't you?
No, Bioshock 2 wasn't fully recorded before I started uploading it. At least I don't remember if it was. Anyway, missing textures everywhere in Twinkle Park!
What part looked decent. So is this the first mission of Amy? Jesus Christ, that was a lot of cutscene.
Yep. Amy is mostly padded out with cutscene.
Amy's story is like a sword's off. Have
What?
mad quick tower bends. No quick tower being of action commands.
It's really weird, okay?
Oh.
A lot of people are like, regarding the MBCI, a lot of people want Azurin. Like, more than I thought.
Yeah, because I feel like SOS Off did pretty well around the fighting game fans in general.
I didn't think it would have
Oh
such a
wow, this place, I forgot the textures in this place.
Capcom's few
Few IPs they care
Decent
about
stuff.
left.
They don't care
Yeah,
about it.
pretty
Zero.
much.
We don't even talk about it, Zero.
more successful in terms of like actual quality of the game. I hate the mirror room so much.
I think everyone hates the mirror room because it messes with your controls.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, when I first played this game, that room had me so confused.
Arthur, I don't know why a lot of textures were taken out of Sonic Adventure. I ended up gushing over them inside the first part with Sonic.
Once we get to the hot shelter.
I'm curious about Hot Shelter.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Hot Shelter is the only one that's, like, normal.
I'm pretty surprised since we seem to save the hot shelter for last.
I know.
Just for better models.
So I'm not gonna go for Amy's upgrade, by the way.
Why?
Sonic.
Because it requires me to go back to the egg carrier and waste a lot of time. And Amy's so front-loaded. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we finished Tales of the Story in about an hour and 5 minutes. It's been 20 minutes with Amy already.
And that's just a cutscene.
You enjoy what few missions she does have though.
Yeah, I do like the evade zero mechanic, but I just wish she had a little bit more stages, because all she's got is Twinkle Park, Hot Shelter, Final Egg.
You know what I think they might have done? They probably assumed Amy would have been
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
gameplay probably wouldn't have been as appealing. So they probably made it shorter just to get out of the way. Phil.
Alright, we evaded Zero, now only to get caught by Zero!
Whew, I'm glad we finally lost that robot.
I miss the Burger Man.
Sonic must
The
have
hide
gotten
and seek.
lost too.
Yeah, Sonic got lost. Let's go with that, Amy.
She just that's how she has to cope with all the times she.
Hey, watch it, bold brain! Let us down!
The thing I find funny, because I know I wasn't here for that cutscene because I went to go and talk to my sister. The fact that her memories of her with Sonic is just her getting with Sonic carrying her as Metal Sonic chases them.
Lovely memories.
And she's basically obsessed with Sonic.
Yeah.
That's her whole character. Because in the original game, in CD, her whole thing is like tarot cards.
Calm down.
And apparently, according to the cards, she's going to meet the love of her life or / hero at Little Planet. So that's kind of what was stuck in her mind.
And she met Sonic.
Stuff.
Then held on to him and can risk getting a time over with her if she holds on to her.
Held on to him and never let him go, even till death.
Till death literally do they part.
What do you want?
Hand me the bird.
Gamma wants the bird.
Give me the bird.
No. Please?
No, never!
Why not?
I was waiting for somebody to make that joke because I make that joke every time I play Sonic Adventure.
You tell me why you
I'm
want
expecting Sid to pick it up.
Nah, A Kaiser got it.
You don't
Omega is okay. I like Gamma better in the games, but I love Omega in the comics. Omega in the comics is fucking great. Rip Archie Comics.
Please, Mr. Robot.
Still no word on how IDW is working.
Won't you help us, please?
I just hope that they picked up Ian Flynn.
Insufficient
Hopefully.
data. You have feelings for something you know nothing about.
So, since I am contractually obliged to mention everything about Killer Instinct,
I pity you.
considering making a comic, or rather they are making a comic series for Killer Instinct.
Hey, Birdie.
IDW is doing it.
I can't remember, but someone's making a comic for Killer Instinct.
These
When is it
noises
supposed to come
weren't inside the original, weren't inside the Dreamcast, the DX port.
What?
Gamma's making a bunch of like, because you know in the DX port, Travis, how Gamma just stares at the bird and then everything then realizes, oh, maybe I should let them go.
You sure?
In the Dreamcast, he's making a bunch of beeping and booping noises, like error noises.
It's dangerous here.
Of Overload.
Like these weren't inside the DX port.
You're really nice. You're different from the other robots. You've got a soft spot inside your metal frame. If you want, we can be friends, okay?
And then Gamma just realized, I'm so fired. Now to play an awesome game.
Awesome.
It's actually explained in the comics where the...
The high score. Good luck.
Like how they made it canon.
The hammer space thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose. I
I'm
lost.
recommending that.
Alright, come on, I want to go to Hot Shelter.
Oh, step it up.
I literally could have won that. Arthur, the comic explains where Amy keeps her hammer. Wasn't that what they did, Travis?
Like hammer space?
Yeah.
It's like a magical pocket.
Yeah.
They did that next too.
Did it next, but I do know the
Pretty sure it was
concept.
always just like a thing. Like the hammer space thing is like she literally keeps it in like a hammer space.
Alright. There we go. I beat your awesome game, Eggman.
Come on, Kimmy. I think you
Not gonna get away with this.
Now I get Amy's upgrade. The hammer spin. I get the warrior feather. Now I can spin my hammer. I'll never use this.
Has no need.
The warrior feather.
Someone spent hours
Now
programming
you can
that,
do the
Eric.
spin
Please be
hammer
more
attack.
considerate.
Press and
He
hold
worked
the
hard on
action
that high
button
score.
and move the direction
He
of
worked
the
hard on
circle.
that spin.
Why did Eggman have the warrior feather?
Go
He
to the
likes to
hot
feel
shelter
pretty,
and
though.
find the way
He likes
out.
to feel pretty. Why are the monitors pink?
I said fancy ones.
No, I mean they are
But
like
yeah, I've been meaning to bring them up earlier because I saw them not too long ago, and I was thinking, why are they pink?
Right, now we get to go to the hot shelter. The thing about Sonic Adventure Bridge, Sonic F, they took too long, so I lost interest in it. Like, I understand it takes a lot of work to make the Abridged series, but... Like, did you ever watch Sonic F, Travis?
Watched a bit of it. It was okay. It wasn't the best. Really, the only abridged thing I watch nowadays is DBZ or like Team 4-Star stuff, and also some of the Smuck Squad stuff. You know who they are?
No, never heard of them.
They're the people who did the 7 Deadly Sins abridged, and also the Food Wars one.
Huh.
They're pretty good. They're funny.
Should abridge the Donkey Kong cartoon.
I don't think that would really work too well. It's easier with anime because a lot of that's hand drawn or flash, so you can easily.
You can edit and stuff.
Yeah, that's CG, and terrible CG at that.
Just remake it with a new engine, the Unreal Engine.
Hey Kaiser, yeah, DBZA is still a thing. They're on hiatus for right now, and I honestly think it's because of the fact that Funimation is now owned by Sony, and Sony are assholes.
I can believe that.
Like, that's literally what I think it is. Okay,
So,
going left.
Hot Shelter's looking. What textures look different?
So far, none. Like, so far, it's just standard.
See, you're right.
No, the floor is still the same.
The
Thank
coloring
God the
makes
floor is the
it-
same. Otherwise, I would have rioted.
I think it looks different because of coloring difference and stuff, whatever.
Maybe.
To make the thing brighter.
I haven't had Kool-Aid in so long. I actually just had a Capri Sun earlier.
I still drink Capri Suns. I had one a bit ago.
They're expensive. That's why I don't drink them.
I haven't had a Capri Sun in like years.
Capri Sun kind of cheap over here.
Lucky. Because Capri Suns are good. Because I had a Lunchable for lunch. Because I work next to a 7-Eleven. And we ended up... I had a lunch today. So I ended up going to get it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Looks like this one comes with a drink. I normally don't get drinks, but why not? It was wild cherry and it tasted so good. Respect the pouch. Respect it. Okay, that scared me. Thought I just fell to my death right there.
It would have been the most unneeded death as well.
I know. Oh, the walls are... The coloring is different in this room. I can guarantee you that. Like, it's not the textures, it's the coloring. Because this room wasn't this color beforehand. Edie, what did I tell you about touching buttons in my laboratory?
Ooh, what does this button do?
Okay, I didn't know that I could die that way. And I had 5 rings left until I got a life.
Just jumped to your death. That's like the main way you die in this stream.
To be
Pumping
fair,
things.
though, some of it's not really in my control. There was no way I could see where I was going with aiming.
It ain't really in your control. It's just this game.
Why must Amy be so slow?
She has to be like Silver.
No, Silver's still slower.
Of course, yes.
Careful not to fall off.
You jinxed
Silver
me,
is.
Takal! You jinxed me! I didn't want to grab her because she cancels all your momentum. Okay, let's not grab Takal this time. I don't want to get a game over.
Carly. Sentient being, and the other's a bird. Awful. It's not that weird.
The birds of Flicky. The Flickies are still traumatized from Sonic 3D Blast. You know, now that I think about it, this is the last game that really mentions Flickies.
Move the handle and the lips should
Yeah, Mania.
move.
Does Super Tails have Flicky Army of Death again? I don't
don't
think
know,
he,
actually.
I don't think he does.
That's a lie. They got Lost World has animals.
Which apparently
that's just a-
corresponds to everyone, all of them being known as Flickies.
Maybe.
Which doesn't make any sense because Flickies were always the birds.
And you have to change it up for younger audiences.
But why?
Yeah. Younger audiences don't have brain power.
Apparently. I missed some of the quotes from Sonic Runners. Thanks, Satan. Thanks to you, now I can take over the world. Oh, look, it's our good friend Hunk of Meat. Let's see if this still works in this version. Yep, it still does. Why? Why does Amy move faster when she climbs up when she climbs up a slope? I think Infinite's edgy McEdgelord, and I'm probably not gonna like him. Like, I get that's what they're going for, but I still don't like villains like that. Especially because Sonic.
Netflix vibes.
Yeah. I didn't really like Mephiles too much.
You say like this stuff to like in Sonic 06.
There are people that still defend that game.
Cutscenes look decent and the music is good. That's
The
all.
proper CG cutscenes look decent. And I think
Of course.
cutscenes look good.
Yeah, the proper.
The intro's good. Until you see Elise and like, no, get that out of here.
Unleashed still is the best looking Sonic game.
Elise's
Well,
art.
At least, yeah.
Also, apparently, I found out why they have to use a new engine, and not Hedgehog Engine 2.
Why?
Apparently, because I think the dude that worked on it left. So
Is it a
I think
copyright
some-
thing?
I think it is. I won't be able to find the actual thing because some dude on the Tales Channel Discord told me. But I think it's a copyright thing, and they couldn't use it anymore because he went to go work for was it Square Enix or something, and then he left there. So he basically took the engine with him, so he had to make a whole new engine.
Oh wow. That sucks.
I know.
Copyright's a bitch. Why? In this instance, the engine should not belong to a sole person. The engine should belong to the company.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the exact wording, but like,
Huh?
it's something along those lines at least.
What's this place?
Which is ass.
Thanks, Disney, for fucking up copyright laws so much.
I'll see if I got a better answer actually from earlier when you asked me how would I redesign the characters.
Hmm.
Want them to keep some of the accessories they got in this and the second game.
I mean, so you have Knuckles
ring.
have like bricks
Knuckles.
for arms still.
Not Knuckles. I'll give him the necklace, but that's probably it.
You mean the air necklace?
You mean the Nike Swish?
Yes, because I like the blue wing that Sonic wears in this game.
Arthur, the music's not gone. It's just very quiet.
Atmospherically silent.
Now the
It's
music is
supposed, to be
gone.
it's supposed to be like a peaceful area.
You know what's funny? That track in there actually reminds me of Mega Man Legends 2 music in Kimatoma City.
Did we answer the favorite
Sounds like.
the favorite villain besides Eggman?
Well, we can see them all in Forces because, unfortunately, you know, there aren't that many villains in the Sonic series.
Talking about there's
It's still Dark Gaia, yeah, but
Don't be afraid.
There's
You're
Black
safe.
Doom.
Needless and stuff.
there's
I'd rather not think of Black
there's
Doom.
Razor Jin. There's
Favorite bin.
the black hole person from Riders 2. There's Jet.
I'm gonna be
There's,
contemporary
yeah.
and just say I like the hard-boiled heavies.
Yeah, that's a good answer, actually. Holy shit.
Does Chaos count?
Yes, Chaos counts.
Okay, cool. Chaos is my favorite villain of Sonic.
He's just doing his job. He's also a freak of nature.
He tries his best.
That's why he's a freak of nature.
Gee, what was that?
This way.
I wonder if I'm dreaming.
He's a
I'm
mutant.
connected.
Oh no!
So it's always connected to the same thing that made him that way.
Yeah, it is because you live next to it.
You're getting static in your mic, by the way.